Hi, it's Miss Pritzel, and I'm book talking a realistic fiction book called How We Ricochet. We're going to read it better here. And it's by Faith Gardner. Faith Gardner is also the author of Girl on the Line, which is about a girl with bipolar disorder. So she tends to write books that deal with mental health issues, because this would be a mental health issue as well. How We Ricochet is based on the concept of what happens when you are involved in a public shooting. So Joy and Betty and her mother, Betty's our main character, are headed to the mall because her mom has to get something for work. And while Joy and Betty's mom are in the store and Betty's outside, a shooter goes into the store and shoots some people. One of them eventually dies, and the shooter shoots himself as well. But even though Betty's mom was hid inside a clothing rack, and Betty's sister Joy, I think she falls down and she knocks her head. Neither one of them are shot, but that doesn't mean that you don't have some kind of post-traumatic stress from this. So in the aftermath of this, I'd say Betty's mom does a really good, her way of coping is she gets involved in speaking out about guns and making sensible gun laws, and we have to stop this. And some of her interviews and posts and things like that go viral, and so she actually starts to get involved on a national level. So her mom's around a lot less. Betty is watching her sister decline. Her sister becomes what we would call agoraphobic, meaning she won't leave the house. So she's not going to her college classes. She's not going to her job. She's not going to see the therapist she's supposed to be seeing as a result of this. And Betty's thinking, how can I hold this all together, and not informing her mom of what's going on, because once again, her mom's not around a lot. And how is Betty dealing with this? Betty is dealing with this in that once the shooter is known, she's like, wow, that kid was a couple years ahead of me in high school. And I went to school. His brother was in my class, and I actually was in some of my classes. So Betty seeks out the brother, whose name is Michael, the brother of the shooter, and, doesn't go in saying, hey, your brother. She kind of, and I don't even think she knows why she seeks him out. Maybe she's trying to figure out, why did this guy do this? So I kind of liked that, two things about this. I like that Faith Gardner dealt with the fact that you don't have to be one of the people who was shot. You don't have to be one of the people who knew one of the people who was shot. Just being in the same place where it happens is going to cause post-traumatic stress. And also, what is the impact on the family of the shooter? Because there's a whole lot of blame that goes around. And sometimes maybe the blame is put in the right place, but sometimes not so much. So we get those kind of different points of view. So like I said, I did enjoy this book. I would have to say, I will be keeping an eye out to see what else Faith Gardner writes, because I did like this one. I give it about a 4. It didn't make me bawl my eyes out or anything like this, but it kept me engaged, and I wanted to see, I wanted to get to the ending to find out, how does this all kind of resolve itself in the end. So if realistic fiction is your cup of tea, I think you might enjoy this one. If not, I will help you find something else, because I really do enjoy that part of my job. So come on in, let me help you find something, and have a fabulous day, and keep on reading.